Blue Stadium rising just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
26-yard line.
James Cook. They don't take this to about the 28. Jelani Tavai, they're on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, it's Josh Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bills first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, here is Allen. He gets this one to Moore. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. with Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. They'll run with Cook. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Allen now on 2nd down. Short pass taken in by Knox. And he will get into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, New England. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Buffalo. On the handoff, this is Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Here's a handoff to Cook. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buffalo.
10 yards to go.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
A gain of 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On 3rd and a couple, here's Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
on the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Go get him.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Working out of the gun, it's May. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Taylor Brown. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bills' 8-yard line.
From out of the gun, here's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And he's in! Touchdown, New England. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Pats will up it to a 2-point lead.
Bills 12.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Allen will give this to Davis. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
2 minutes to go, first half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That one on target to Moore. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now give to Davis. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. He'll go again with Davis. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
On the ground once more, it's Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's a 2nd and 9. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got it inside the 5. And he will score! Ray Davis, touchdown Buffalo. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw now, May will set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action with May. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Ohio State. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.